Hey yo, what it dooski, Teddy Brewski? What's the deal, Shaquille O'Neal? And what's the word, Larry Bird? It's your boy Reactions, man. Remo's Reactions TV. We back with another one. First and foremost, man, I want to thank the Most High for another day, allowing me to make it to and from work safely, not get injured. You know what I mean? Hopefully everybody had a great day, man. It doesn't hurt to thank the Most High, man. We all got issues and problems, So it is what it is, man. But if you're new to the channel, please feel free, and I would love if you would hit that subscribe button. Rock with your boy. Welcome to the team and to the family, man. This is the Total Entertainment Channel, so we bounce around here. You hear me? Pause. But yeah, so today we switching it up a little bit, man. It's on some haunted plantations, and I know y'all probably like, man, Remo, man, what the you doing, dog? You ain't never did no like this. You hear me? But nah, we gotta. Damn, I'm kicking the motherfucking tripod. My fault. But we trying to be more. We're not trying to be one dimensional. So I'm just gonna start venturing off into the things that I check out on YouTube, and just start doing some content on this too, man. These are some of my interests and curiosities. So why not? So yeah, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe, please, and thank you. If you got anything going on, get down in the comments. Let me know so I can follow suit and show love back. Other than that, man, let's get it popping, man. This is the Haunted Plantations, man. This is, for educational and entertainment purposes and fair use. That's my disclaimer. I do not own this content. Make sure y'all go to, what's the boy? Slapped Ham. Go over there. Let's get it, y'all. Remo's Reactions.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some mysterious things caught on camera. But as always, before we dive in, remember to hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this. Estate sales can be a great place to find some hidden treasures, but they can also be a bit creepy, especially when you stumble upon something like this. A Reddit user, whose account has since been deleted, shared a photo from a local estate sale that's left the internet buzzing with speculation. The photo shows a strange, grey, humanoid figure lurking in the background. It looks like it has chains and a collar wrapped around its arms and legs. According to the Redditor, the estate belonged to an elderly couple who had passed away, and this eerie snap was taken during the sale of their belongings. But what's even spookier is the backstory that the uploader shared. Apparently, there used to be a slave plantation in the area, leading many to wonder if this could be the lost soul of a slave attempting to escape their cruel master in a bygone era. Despite attempts to enhance the resolution of the photo, the uploader was unable to get a clearer image of the ghostly figure. And while they admit to being a bit skeptical of paranormal activity, they're not quite sure what to make of this haunting image. The internet is abuzz with speculation about the authenticity of the photo, with some claiming it's a fake, but others insist it's the real deal. Regardless of where you stand on the paranormal spectrum, there's no denying that this estate sale photo is definitely goosebump worthy.
If this describes you, you might qualify for up to $3,800 every month. That's because you could have a better...
Hold up, man. I don't know about that, y'all. Like, get that shit off of there. I don't know about that. Like, I mean, I'm not saying it can't be true, but, I'm definitely, a believer of the paranormal when there's, spirits and ghosts and all that, I'm definitely, you feel me, on that type tip, but I like to see motion, pause, you know what I'm saying? Like where the figure comes up into the thing, not just a still picture. Because you can do anything with that.
A chilling photograph taken at a historical site in East Tennessee has captured the attention of paranormal enthusiasts and history buffs alike. The image appears to depict a transparent apparition of an old woman wearing a plaid robe in the center of the frame, while several glowing orbs are scattered throughout the picture. The uploader, a viewer of ours who goes by the username TNGirl195761, has confirmed that the photo is genuine and that they have no knowledge of using Photoshop. The historical site where the photo was taken has a complex and painful past, which includes the legacy of slavery. This has led many to speculate that the woman in the photograph could be a former slave who was returned to visit the home where she once served. The history of slavery in the United States is a dark and painful chapter in American history. Enslaved Africans were brought to the United States against their will and forced to work in brutal conditions, often without basic human rights or freedoms.
Yeah. Say that. Still ain't getting no reparations. No 40 acre and a mule. None of that. All these corporations was built on our ancestors' backs, man. You know. And then they wonder why the way we act sometimes, man. How would you feel? Shit is crazy. Just give us our due, man.
Many were subjected to unspeakable acts of violence and cruelty, and their lives were tragically cut short. Despite the abolition of slavery in the 19th century, its legacy continues to haunt American society to this day. From systemic racism and discrimination to the ongoing struggle for racial justice, the effects of slavery are still being felt in countless ways. The paranormal has long been associated with slavery and its aftermath. Many believe that the ghosts of former slaves continue to haunt the places where they once lived and worked, seeking justice and closure for the atrocities they endured. The glowing orbs in the photograph could be seen as a sign of this supernatural activity. While skeptics may argue that the photograph can be explained by natural phenomena, there's no denying the eerie feeling it evokes. The image serves as a haunting reminder of the painful history of slavery in America and the ongoing struggle for racial justice and equality. So what do you think of this ghostly image? Do you believe it could be a former slave seeking closure? Share your thoughts and opinions on this one in the comments down below. The Myrtles Plantation in Louisiana is infamous for its paranormal activity, with numerous reports of ghostly sightings and unexplained phenomena. Brandon and Taryn Hunt, visitors to the plantation, captured a spine-tingling video that seems to reveal the disembodied feet of up to 3 different figures. The plantation has a dark history, having been built on the site of a former Native American burial ground before becoming a slave plantation in the 18th century.
Come on, man. This Wi-Fi kicking my ass. My fault, y'all.
Said that the spirits of those who suffered and died on the land continue to linger in the area.
Crazy. I was working at this call center, and we wouldn't call in the state that we were in. We would call in Texas. And no bullshit, y'all. Like, the addresses would be like 2718 West Plantation Road. Like, they still have the fucking addresses as in certain parts of Texas. What was we calling? Damn, man. We was calling, can't fucking remember, yo. Like, damn, what was it? We was calling, I can't even remember, man. I gotta relax. So much that I calm down. But anyhow, it wasn't like Houston. We called Dallas. But it was mainly like Southern Texas. I can't remember like the names and stuff. But yeah, man, I used to see the address and then motherfuckers pick up the phone. I'm like, yo, like, how do they still have like Plantation Road and street? Like, that's just diabolical to me, man. Hit that like button, y'all.
Making it a hotspot for paranormal activity. The Hunts had no idea they had captured something unusual until they reviewed their footage the next day.
Oh, I saw that.
The video shows what appears to be the ghostly feet of children, 2 of whom appear to be wearing white socks with black buckled shoes.
Yo,
The third figure.
did y'all see that? you can see like the bottom of they like from they ankle, like they under their knee, they calf and down. Like, but that's all you can see. But you can see socks and all that.
It pauses briefly and seems to look directly at the camera before walking off.
See, that's some socks right there. Man.
The video has sparked considerable debate among paranormal enthusiasts. Some believe that the figures are indeed the ghostly remains of children who once lived and died at the plantation, while others speculate that the video could have been doctored or simply be an optical illusion. Despite the various interpretations of the video, one thing remains.
Yeah, so that's the thing about these pictures, like the audio. The thing about the pictures is like they could be doctored, they could be AI'd up. You know what I mean? And when it's actual footage and you can see the movements, that's more believable to me. You know what I mean? Because technology is insane nowadays. So yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I just wanted to check this joint out. I'm gonna go to another one. I seen a one that I like too. Excuse me, that was just better than this. Reactions.
Remains clear, the Myrtles Plantation continues to be a source of fascination and fear for those interested in the paranormal. As long as the ghosts and spirits that are said to haunt the area remain a mystery, visitors will continue to be captivated by the eerie atmosphere of this historic plantation.
Yeah, I can believe that. I can for
Hello, Serena? Yeah, you get the Llamas card. If you open it up real quick, I can show you how it works.
Chloe is a well-known figure in the lore of the Myrtles Plantation, located in St. Francisville, Louisiana. According to the legend, Chloe was a slave who lived and worked on the plantation in the mid-19th century. As the story goes, Chloe was tasked with the job of caring for the plantation owner's children. But Chloe longed to be free, and one day she overheard the family discussing plans to sell some of the slaves. In a desperate attempt to avoid being sold, Chloe reportedly eavesdropped on a private conversation and was caught in the act. To punish her for her indiscretion, one of Chloe's ears was cut off. She was forced to wear a green turban to cover the wound.
Now that's crazy. They cut her ear off, man. Rest in peace to all our ancestors, man. You know. And I'm truly sorry y'all had to endure that shit. You know, and it's just fucked up all around the board, you know. So, you know what I mean? I know it ain't much, but, you know, we appreciate y'all for being strong, for you know, enduring pain that allowed us to be, we ain't free, but, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit wasn't right, man. So, you know, for Remo's Reactions TV, to all the ancestors that was out there, slaves, you know, here in America, after, you know what I mean? It's just, come on, man. Like, you know, it's diabolical, man. You know, and that's why, you know, the spirits probably do come back, because it's just like, yo, like, it might be pissed off. Ain't no might be, you know. I don't know, yo. Hit that like button, please.
After this, Chloe became the family's servant, and she was said to have been frequently mistreated and abused. As the story goes, Chloe decided to take revenge on the family by poisoning their food with oleander leaves. However, the plan backfired when only a few members of the family became sick, and Chloe was caught and hanged from a nearby tree.
Damn.
Today, many visitors to the Myrtles Plantation claim to have seen Chloe's ghost. Some report seeing her standing at the foot of their bed, while others claim to have seen her walking around the property. In the early 1990s, the owners of the Myrtle Plantation were photographing the property for a new fire insurance policy when they noticed something strange. In the walkway between the general store and the butler's pantry buildings, you can see a shadowy figure that no one's been quite able to explain. The figure appears to be a young girl, which has led many to believe it's the ghost of Chloe herself. Researchers studied the photo carefully and concluded that it's not been doctored in any way. While skeptics may argue that the figure in the photo could be a trick of the light or a photographic error, believers in the paranormal consider it as evidence of Chloe's presence still lingering in the plantation. Whether you believe in Chloe's existence or not, the photo remains a haunting and enigmatic piece of evidence in the ongoing legend of the Myrtles Plantation. Sticking with infamous tales that linger on the Myrtles Plantation, one of the more creepy urban legends is that of the Myrtles' cursed mirror. Sarah Woodruff, the previous owner of the plantation, and her 2 daughters were allegedly poisoned by one of their slaves. The slave was said to be a practitioner.
See, the thing is, like, one thing about my people, man, you see they try to poison shit. You know? They like, fuck it, man. At least we can try and get back and knock off a couple of their family members with some poison. You know? And that's the crazy part, because it's like, you know, in that situation, what the fuck are you supposed to do? You just gonna keep putting up with this abuse, physical, mental, you know, like, just imagine the fucking mind that they had and how, like, yo, like, gosh darn. I mean, the slaves, yo, like, imagine what the fuck they went through, and just try to imagine one time, like, putting yourself in a slave's shoes for one day, just one day. I ain't gonna wrap your head off, man.
Voodoo, and it's believed she trapped the spirits of the 3 women inside of the mirror. Today, visitors can tour the historic home and grounds of the Myrtles Plantation. Many of these visitors are reported seeing handprints or figures in historical clothing reflected in the allegedly cursed mirror. Some have even reported feeling cold spots or strange energy emanating from the mirror. The Myrtles Plantation has become a hotspot for ghost hunters, and many have attempted to capture evidence of the mirror's paranormal activity. There have been reports of unexplained movements and sounds coming from the mirror, and some have even claimed to have seen the trapped spirits of the Woodruff women staring back at them. The cursed mirror has become a popular attraction for those who seek out the macabre and supernatural. Visitors can take guided tours of the plantation, which often includes a stop at the infamous mirror. Many have left with stories to tell of their own experiences and encounters with the spirits trapped inside the allegedly cursed mirror. Here's another haunting tale from Myrtles Plantation. On August 8th, 2021, the Lankin family of Lafayette, Louisiana took a ghost tour of the historic Myrtles Plantation. The family explored the
Let me ask you this. Would y'all go on... Get this shit off of there. Would y'all go on like a... like, say for instance, you and your folks and them, you know what I mean? Would y'all visit a old plantation? Like, just to go up there, like a historic joint, and take a tour of the shit and all that? Get down in the comments, let me know, would you do it? Because, and listen, I don't know if I'm doing it. I ain't gonna hold you, you hear me? You gotta relax. Yeah, relax. I don't know, I might though.
And snapped some photos during the tour. They didn't see anything particularly spooky
night.
at the time.
I'll tell you that,
but what they discovered later that night in one of their photos sent chills down their spines. The photo in question was taken in the plantation's main living room and shows an eerie reflection in the mirror on the wall. Upon closer inspection, you can see what appears to be the disembodied head of a young girl in the reflection. However, there was no young girl present in the room with them at the time this photo was taken.
See, where's the validity? Where is the you saying there, like, see, when videos like this, like, that could be fucking anything, yo. Like the person that took the picture has to be present, or they at least name the motherfucker. Excuse my language, but at least name the joker. You hear me? Like, you just saying anything like a beheaded. That don't look like, they look like a person under her with the one that circled. It looked like they standing behind. Like, how you gonna say it's a beheaded or person like without no body when the dude is under them? To me, that's what I see. It's 3 people right here on the left. You just can't see. I don't know. It just seems like these pictures, Like, where's the validity and how can you fucking like at least had a Joker that took the picture or named the motherfucker?
The Lankin family did some research into the history of the plantation and discovered that a young girl by the name of Kate Winter used to live there. She was the daughter of William Drew Winter and tragically died of typhoid fever at the tender age of 3. A painting of Kate Winter hangs in the main hall of the plantation. Comparing the photo of the disembodied head to the painting, there is a strange resemblance between the two.
Dude look like her though. I ain't gonna lie about that.
This discovery left the Lankin family wondering if the ghost of Kate Winter is still haunting the Myrtles plantation. While they didn't see anything supernatural during the tour, the chilling image they captured on film certainly made them question what else might be lurking in the historic home's halls. The Lankin family's experience adds to the already rich history of the Myrtles plantation, raises the question of whether or not the ghost of young Kate Winter still calls the plantation home. It serves as a reminder that there's often more to historic homes than meets the eye, and that the past may not always be.
Listen, I don't like the fact that you're saying historic homes. Like, you got to make sure you say historic slave homes, dog. You know what I mean? Like, historic homes, there's a lot of historic homes. These are historic plantation homes. So you need to clarify that, beloved.
Fully at rest. Before we take a look at an eerie discovery made at a historic slave cemetery, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and intriguing videos.
You see I got my incident in the background.
You won't believe what my date did while I thought he was in the bathroom. So I went on this date one time. We had dinner and...
Off of there. Reactions, man.
In July 2022, an incredible discovery was made on an old rice and cotton plantation located near a historic slave cemetery. A Reddit user who goes by the name RossiONQ1 had been experiencing erosion on his property due to heavy rainfall. As a result, a ditch at the back of the property eroded, revealing what looked like a coffin-like box submerged in a pool of muddy water. RossiONQ1 uploaded several images of the discovery to the popular online forum, prompting an immediate flurry of speculation about the origins of the box. One curious commenter, claiming to be a former archaeologist, advised that there were 2 critical steps to follow if human remains were discovered. The first step was to call local law enforcement to ensure that the remains were not connected to any modern cases. The second step was to call the local or state university and get in touch with the archaeology department. If it was deemed to be a historical site, it should be documented, mapped, and then either excavated or protected. Despite the advice, many were left to wonder about the origins of the coffin-like box. Could it be connected to the plantation's dark past and its history of slavery? Did it contain the remains of someone?
Come on, dude. Do you think not? Let's be realistic, man. Like, see, cuz playing these little kid games, you know damn well that more than likely that's a grave. Come on, Duke. What's wrong with you, man? Holmes gotta relax. I'm never doing a reaction to this one.
Who lived or worked on the plantation long ago. The discovery raises important questions about the history of the plantation and the people who lived and worked there. While further investigation is needed to determine the origin and significance of the discovery, the mystery surrounding the coffin-like box has left many intrigued and eager to uncover the secrets that still lie buried beneath the ground. If you love mysterious videos like this one, then check out our other
Alright, y'all. You know, get down in the comments, man. Like, thank y'all for the views. You know what I mean? Coming through. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's the conclusion to this here, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. You know, this was kind of, you know, it was different. I ain't gonna hold you. And make sure y'all go to over the bro channel and all that. Support him. I'm never doing a reaction to any of his videos anymore after this, but shout out to Broski. You feel me? We just need more. I'm gonna go to Marvin John. Peace, y'all. I'll see y'all next time.